Oh yeah!
Good grief, everybody. What a busy day. Yes, in folks, everybody, '07. It is Python Day. Now, the embargo that was put in place by us of 6 o'clock is now over. I have videos on YouTube all about it. Right? And we're going to do a live stream. So you might be thinking, but Ricardo, what's going on? Your screen's blank, geezer. It is. It is blank. Right? It is. You're probably thinking, I can't hear nothing. And you're right, you can't. Here we go. '07 Doc Phoenix, '07 Orpheus, '07 Dale Tanner, and '07 Fish Sticks. Marcel, '07. Okay then. Here we go. Right, so I'm going to be playing this in a Elite Dangerous alpha build. Okay, where they've given me a set amount of credits, some engineering materials, all that sort of stuff, right? And here we go. Are you watching? This is a new bit. Ooh, I hear you all say, ooh. Now, like I say, this is an alpha build. This is rather posh, isn't it? It is indeed Urban Sparks. Super Scott, '07. Bandy Bushido, '07. Single Malt Scotty, hello. And Dead Star Omega, '07 too. Right, so here we go, look. This is kind of what we got. There it is. That's it. That's the Python. End of stream, thanks very much. As it says on the screen, welcome to the Elite Dangerous Python 2 preview. They've copied across my commander from the live game servers and moved me to Jameson Memorial for easy access to all the outfitting. All right, so I had the 4 pre-built ships I deployed earlier on this afternoon, which was not only the Python Mark II, also another Python, which with a pre-built kit on it, but there was also other ships as well. There's other ships as well, right? And these other ships will be available in the store as pre-built. They are going to be a DBX, the Type 6 Miner, and the AX Chieftain. But things are slightly different and things have slightly changed, right? So these are the things, that's what's going on. Okay? So you're up with it, with me, here we go. So, continue. We're going to go into solo play because I got no one else to play with. Because it's a beta, alpha, beta, alpha. Sandbox side of things. Okay, so we got all this stuff happening. And here we are. Right, so you can't see anything yet. So what we're going to first do, right, is we are going to, and I'm just getting loads of things flipping sorted out what's going on here. Is that working? Is that working? Everything's working. Everything's working. That's all on. Lovely. Fantastic. Brilliant. Live viewers. Here we go. Right. Here we go. You have my undivided attention. Where are we going to start? You like the cockpit? It's pretty much the same as the old one. Look. There it is. It's a cockpit. But we're going to get to all of that in a minute. Let's go to the surface. Grandpa's place. Oh, '07, Commander. Simon, how you doing? You can see the game. Good, I'm glad you can see the game. That's good stuff. Right. So, this is the bog standard Python Mark II that you would get in-game. Right? There it is. You will notice underneath there are lights, and I will demonstrate those lights to you. Oh, we're going to do the boots down, don't worry. Oh, Lights! Look at those lights! As standard. Honking big lights, those are. Look at that. I'm blind! Anyway, lights. A couple of things we're going to do. Thrusters there. Got thrusters there. Got thrusters under there. There's thrusters there. And there's thrusters there. Now, let's talk about hard points, right? You got a large hard point there, a large hard point there, and a large hard point there. Okie dokie. 07, everyone. Right, what we got here? Medium hard point. And another medium hard point there. Right? And there's a large hard point under there, making 6 hard points. Taking a look at the derriere. Here we go. Nice. That's a nice backside of a ship, I would say. No, it's not 8 utilities. I will show you. I will show you all now. Let's just look. Woo. Look at it. Just look at it. I like this bit. That's my favourite bit. It says Blade Runner to me, right? No idea what that is. There's the core. And as you can see down here, there's that sort of like snub nose, bottlenose dolphin nose here, right? Which seems to serve no purpose. But this is a well-designed ship, right? From Frontier and the art department. Lots of air scoops going on, right? You've got like scramjet scoops underneath here, look, as well. Lots of air intake. And of course, we've got the steps right there so you can get in and out of your ship, right? Cool stuff. It's a very, very, very sleek design. Exactly, a giant circuit board stuck on the back. What I also like about this, I like the back quite a bit, to be fair. My back's the favourite of all of it. Is the sort of steampunky, bronzy, brassy, pipey things, heat sinks and all the rest of it going on, right? Sergi 07, thanks for that subscription. The model textures are nice and sharp, right? Nice and sharp. We are getting a few little flashy artifacts. I'm putting that down to the fact that it's this sandbox version of the game. Exactly, it doesn't look 10 years old. It looks nice and sleek. So, what you've all been waiting for now, right? So this is the standard design. Into the starport services we go. This is what we're doing. Right, okay then. Now, here's the thing. And I got a video on this out about the secrets of the Python. But I'd encourage you all to watch that video, hit like and subscribe as well, and check out the review I've got on it when I had a look at it this afternoon. I go into it, warts and all, right? Here we go. Steve Shaw, 07. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Strap in. Strap in for this. Right. Class 3, Class 3, Class 3, Class 3, 2 Class 2s. Okay? That's a lot of guns, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Count them, 6 utility mounts. Now let's take it. You want to take this in for your Thargoids? Caustic sink, caustic sink, caustic sink, heat sink, pulse wave neutralizer. Just saying. Into the core internal. Standard fare. It comes with a 5C frameshift drive, right? But here's the thing. And I've had an update from Frontier today, which I'm going to read you. Because, to be fair, it's been a bit haphazard, as you can imagine. They've been very busy. Information's been coming back and forth, left, right and centre. What they've done here, you see, we've now got, can you notice, a 5A frameshift drive. Right? So there's a standard frameshift drive and there's a 5A frameshift drive. SCO. Now, 27.62 light years on the normal 5A. Engineer it up, 36.55, right? The 5A, 29.47. I think they've been messing around with this and tweaking this on the back end, because this is not what I was seeing earlier on, right? But cut through all of this, what we're saying is you now got different grades of frameshift drive. But here's the but. Right? They said in an email to me earlier on today, I hope you're enjoying getting your hands on the Python Mark II and wanted to check if anyone was having any issues. Also, the standard FSD engineering is now applicable to SCO modules. That's those, that is. That's the new frameshift drive. You are going to be able to engineer it. Now, the public release, which you can get for early access, will include a 2C, 3C, 4C, 5C, 6C and 7C module for all ships. But then they say, however, we have given a slot, the commanders, like, you know, the partner program people, access to an upcoming range of modules to try out this week. So, what do we get by this? First off, I said, damn it, because I got all excited, right? Second thing, right, it's a sandbox, right? This is the thing. It's on Sandbox. So it's a trial server. But we know there's going to be other module classes for the SCO drive coming. And, as we can see, a 5A frameshift drive on this ship is coming in at the bottom at 27.62 light years. Jump range. Got it? The SCO is coming in at 29.47 light years. So the new SCO frameshift drives are better. But the downside is they're not going to release them yet. So we're going to get C's next week for the release of the Python. And then when they deem it fit, right, then what's going to happen is that they'll release the other modules. I know we have C already, but that's what they've said in their email. Utter ridiculousness. Exactly, Urban Sparks, right? So, why was this ridiculous? Well, I'll tell you. I'll tell you why it was ridiculous. Because I'd made my video and I was ahead. I was ahead of the game, right? I got access to this sandbox at about, I don't know, 12:45. Yeah, 12:45 this afternoon. Right, so I installed it. Pressing the install button, I was like that, right? I installed it. Brilliant. Got in it, had a look around, accessed the ships. Great. Fantastic. Did my videos, did the review video, did another video as well on these frameshift drives. Then they come out and say, oh, by the way. But anyway, they got lots on. Yes, the NDA ended 6 p.m. my time. Correct. Anyway. So John Webbs, don't you worry about me and the NDA. We're solid, right? Right, here we are then. Are we still strapped in? As you can see, we scroll all the way down here because we're in Shinrata, right? Where is it? Right to the bottom. All these SCO frameshift drives. You got E's, C's, D's, B's and A's. Lovely. You are going to use slightly more fuel, but then you're going to jump further. Cool, no? Right? That's a given. You want to go faster, you want to jump further, you're going to use more fuel. That's the downside. Optimized mass. 11750, 1050. Overcharge max speed increase on this, on a class 5, in the Python Mark II, is going to give you 95% speed increase. And it is lightning. It's lightning. Right? Commander Saber and everyone in the chat. 07. Now you know us, we're going to do this for science, right? Right. You can engineer this. So if you come out of there and go in there and go to here, I took the liberty on my other account of obviously having increased frameshift drive range pinned, because that's a thing, that's what you do, right? There it is. Now, obviously the engineering costs I've got here are less because it's a sandbox, right? It would be different to this. You can't pay attention to this. Okay? And I haven't put on Felicity Farsia's Mass Manager yet either. Right? Because that's going to make a difference. So, I just wanted to engineer up that particular build. Okay? So that's the first announcement. And I hope you're all alright with it. The standard ship comes with the E modules, apart from that frameshift drive, which will come with the C by the looks of it. There's not an awful lot of optional internal module space. Right, everyone? So, of course, you've got a class 6 for your shields. Lovely. The frameshift drive booster, I've put that in. Right? Cargo rack. An empty compartment, and then you can either put in, you know, other miscellaneous rubbish. Now, you've got to have this. I always say you've got to have a surface scanner. Lovely. Which then leaves you, right, a class 2 and a class 1. You're not going to be flying around doing that much in the regards of trading. There's not enough cargo space on this. And there's an explanation for this as well, right? You're not going to be hauling anything. You'll have room for your fluffy dice, and that's it. So what we're doing, what we're saying is now, right? We go into shipyard and we say purchase ship. Now, you know, we're in Shinrata, right? We're scrolling. We're still scrolling. Still scrolling. There's the Python. 49.998 million. There's the Python Mark II, baby. 59.255 million credits. And I will draw your attention to the blurb on the left-hand side, which says, obviously manufactured by Falcon de Lacy. The Python Mark II is a redesign of an iconic vessel, reimagined as a combat ship. That sacrifices internal space for increased maneuverability. And this thing handles like a fighter, right? Increased firepower and defense. With 6 hard points, now we know about these, don't we? We got 2 medium and we got 4 large. It can go head to head with larger ships, whilst its improved agility allows it to handle smaller vessels without having to rely on turreted weapons, which of course are not as powerful. Right? The redesigned hull offers superior management of overcharged frameshift drives. And there you have it. I'm going to press the button now, Sergi. Here we go. There you go. I've pressed the button. So, as you can see, 4 large, 2 medium. The core internals is what it is. This is what you would get if you bought it. I'm on the wrong one now. Yeah, there we go. 6 utility mounts as opposed to the Python's 4. So it's a gain, right? But you are lacking the optional internal space. Okay? But that is not all. And there's more. And there's more. There was a Python Mark II pack they gave me access for as well, right? Which is this one. This is how it came, right? So I forget what they're gonna call it, like a Stellar pack. The Python Mark II Stellar pack, I think, is what they're gonna be calling it, right? So they've given you 3C multi-cannons, right? A 2F pulse laser. Okay. And I'll explain this in a minute, right? And there's more. Of course, you're going to engineer the lightweight ally. You're going to need some engineering on this power plant, and we're going to get to this in a minute. 6A on the thrusters, and this Stellar pack came with a 5A frameshift drive SCO. Now, here's the thing. The fact that Frontier have said, oh, we're not going to be releasing that, you might have to have the pack, and they might release the pack a bit later. I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. I don't even think they know, to be perfectly honest. So there we go. Right. 4D life support, 6A power distributor, 5D sensors, and of course you've got your go-go juice in your fuel tank, right? Got to have some of that. Then it gives you a heatsink launcher, and then 5 shield boosters. What a tank that's going to be. I mean, it could be tankier, right? But there you go. It's got 6C biweaves. Now, you might want to put prismatics on there, or whatever you want to do. But there's no engineering here, right? You know, this seems to be the bonus you're getting. Planetary approach, repair limpet, module reinforcement pack, 2D hull reinforcement pack, 3 cargo rack, 4D reinforcement package, and a 6C shield generator. Right, now what would you do here? Well, you would perhaps move that 4D down to a 3D, put a 4 there. Perhaps you might even put anti-corrosive one in there for your Thargoid gubbins. And you might well put in a collector, or keep the repair there, or whatever. But you have options, but limited options. Now with this build, and we're going to use this ship now, the handling is really good. Right, there it is, and that's the ship kit you get with it, right? And we're going to come on to that in a minute. Look at this. So it's got 25.20 megawatts of power out of that 6A, where's it gone? 6A power plant, right? And we're not exactly kicking it with cutting edge weapons. Right? So to put anything tasty in you, you're going to have to upgrade that power plant. There it is. Right? So what else do you get? Well, I'm going to tell you. There's more. There's more. So with this particular pack, into the livery section, the Venom Claret. And I think this is lovely. You get the Venom Claret paint pack, which is lush on a brush. You also get a ship kit, a Strike Spoiler, or the Strike Spoiler 2. Now you may think, well, spoiler's the right word there, Ricardo, because it's spoiling the entire look and dynamic of the... But you can differentiate between your builds. There's Strike Wings as well, you can stick on the sides. And a Strike Bumper. Now, here's the thing. Well, Havoc Space. if you don't want early access to this and to be envious and see people blast past you in these ships, by all means, wait. Do you know what? I reckon you could probably hang out about 3 or 4 days and then you'd have Arcs in your hand. Do you know what? It's kind of one of those things, isn't it? So now he's saying, because now I've ruined the experience of owning one. Well, thanks very much. No one's making you watch. All partners are streaming this, Chief. If you don't like it, jog on. We don't need you here. Right. So if we take this ship kit off, because I've just seen in the chat there. Right. Let's take it off. Take this off. There you go. It's having a think. Bud Trooper 07. Real Merle. Oh yes. Let's go up in the hangar because it's well lit. At the moment, that's all the paint jobs I've got for it that they've given. I'll have a little look. I'll go back into the livery section, but that was all that was assigned to it. So there's that Venom Claret or whatever it was, which sounds nice, doesn't it? Philbo Fraggins, 07s. Okay. It's a very pretty ship. So this is no ship kit and just that paint pack on it. Totally different ship now. It's out of the old stock grey colour. Doesn't it look nice? I think it looks nice. Now this ship might not be for everybody. It is Friendship Drive. How's it going? It is a very pretty ship. And I think it's going to be rock hard as well. If I look at this, I see, was it the Dark Star that Tom Cruise was driving around in Maverick? That's what it says to me. Or the Blackbird. That sort of stuff. Give it the beans. You know it. Here we go. Right, so we're going to launch, right?
Ship uncoupled. Exit the station quickly and safely.
Now, it's a nimble ship, is what I'm saying. Let's go, go, go.
Landing gear retracted.
We are out. Commander Pardo. 07, Commander. There we are. Put the lights on because I think they're fantastic. And you got lights here. Right? And then you got lights down here. Right. Let me turn the speakers up.
Be careful out there, Commander.
We're going to do the boost, right? Ready? It is. Do you know what? It sounds a little bit... There you go. Yeah, it's like a wastegate, isn't it? It's like, we've opened the door, we've dumped all that fuel in it, it's gone, burn, speed, and then the door's closed, and it's gone, ah. Mental. Mental is what it is. I'm seeing in the chat, I'm seeing throaty. I'm seeing turbo blow off. I'm seeing the words ooh. Oh, that's actually what I said. Right? Ooh. Right? But again, it's that sound when it stops boosting. Listen. It's like something clearing its throat. And that's without any engineering on it. Right. Well, we can do a bit of engineering. Do you know what I mean? We can put a bit of engineering on it. Now, I'm all the way over there, see? Right? There.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3.
There's like a compensator or a governor. That's what it sounds like. It's very... Well, where the hell's that gone? Did I blow right past it? I think I did. Here we go. Steve, no worries, man. So, we've had a look at the outside of the ship. We've seen a little bit of the cockpit. Different views round the back end. Here we are in the cockpit. Right? So, I don't see any coffee machines. I see a first aid kit. Couple of screens. We've got a door at the back, because everyone loves a door. We've got, I don't know, what could be like fuses or buttons or vents at the top there. We've also got like those vents off like a Maserati Quattroporte or or basically an Austin Allegro. You see there, look, same sort of thing. We've seen them like on the Mamba and the other ships, and you know it's you and your co-pilot is what it is, right? There I got a little thing there, something to keep your Maltesers, you know, and your fruit gums. What else we got? You know, lots of panels saying stuff like finding angle vector, angle set to max, DeLacy signature detected, confirmed. Good stuff. I don't know what that says. That says something about a case lock. Whatever. Anyway, there's lots of panels that say lots of stuff that bear absolutely no resemblance on what we're doing. But, you know, we got a sort of a center console there. And what have you. So this is the view, right, from the child seat, if there was one. So this is what we kind of got here. This is where we are, right? Marmalade, 07. Blue Void, 07. You know, it's all right. We've got some cables. I think probably, you know, got some... This is a new ship, man. When we got cables hanging about. Get a bit of cable tidy management on you. That's what we need. Cable management, right? But we kind of get this as well when we had the new Alliance ships, didn't we? There was like panels lifted up and a bit of cable stuck in. Well, come on, run your cables. It's that sort of lived-in universe sort of thing, though, isn't it? Right? So we got some, like, you know, skirting board lighting like you get in your kitchen. And, you know, caution, step. Like, how far down do you have to be? How small do you have to be able to read that? Right? Is what I'm saying. Like, we can see it, but we're not going to get up it. Like, he's going to get up and go, oh, I didn't see that because I didn't look under the desk. Like that. Oh. Caution step. Anyway, very good. Right, so. Imagine having an interior for that, though. Yes, well, unfortunately, at the moment, and I say at the moment because I don't know what the bloody hell they're going to do. There's no word on this. But that is the inside and outside of that ship. And we've spoken about the SCO, right, in some detail. So here's the thing, right? That's your cargo scoop. I like that. They sort of like fit out. It's probably a lovely gasket around that, right? To keep it all sealed. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, look. You can get a little peek in there. Ooh, is that the inside? Ooh. You know, we can have, ooh, what's all that going on up there? But so far, so good. Very, very streamlined. Very, very streamlined. Yeah, I think it's great. I mean, look at this. You know? That's what your limpet sees, is it's going in. Woo, we're going in there. Right, so. As we can see, right? If I go up, thrusters. If I go down, thrusters. See, those are thrusters. Nice effect with the thrusters firing. Yes? Really good. I think it is the final version in the sandbox. I don't think they're going to put any more module slots in optional module. I think this is it. Let's get back in. Ah.
Attention, Commander. You need to reduce your speed. Permission authorized. Please head directly for Bay 05.
Let's tune this up, shall we? We got access to absolutely everything here. But the question is, what are we going to tune it up for? Are we going to tune it up for fighting Thargoids? That could be something, couldn't it? Or are we just going to tune up to see how fast we can get it?
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, I'm with you there, John Griffin.
Docking complete. Engaging docking restraints. You are most welcome, Commander.
Oh, I could do. I could strip all the modules off. It's a beta. This is not the live game. This is the beta thing. So, we could strip a lot of things off this ship. We're gonna go for speed. Okay. In that case, then I gotta find a ship that's got drag drives, class 6 thrusters. You want to see the ship stats? Of course. Your wish is my command. This is what you want to see. So currently, with those bi-weaves, 700 on the shield health. We're looking at armor, 1024, but we can do better with that, right? Well, in fact, it's better than that, because the rebuy cost is 0. Dun dun dun! And there's more. How cool is this? Come on, how cool is this? Right, okay, before we go any further, let's see some liking and subscribing. Well, what they've done, Mike, 07 by the way, is that they've put us at Jameson because all the modules are here. Right? And they gave me like 500 million credits in advance. And they stocked up a load of engineering stuff as well. How will this lead the charge against FDL and Chieftain Ganker builds? Well, we can tune it up to whatever we want. I mean, I've got 2 of these things, right? So what are we going to do? So this is the pre-built one. Let's go to the other one. Where's that gone? There we are. Right, this is the basic build they gave me. Totally basic. Use this ship. right? So, you know, pulse laser. I've sold it. Nothing, right? Because it's part of what you get. We don't need that anyway, right? I've got a 5A frame shift in there. No problem. We did this. We're going to go and find a ship with... well, what are we going to do first? Let's run a... what does people want to see? Put it in the chat. Do you want to see what it's like in a combat zone? Do you want to see what it's like, you know, up against, for example, if I go bounty hunting? There'll be bounty hunting missions here, and you want to see how fast it can go. Let's do speed first, right? Power. More power. That's what we want. Right, so let's find a ship that's got 6A thrusters that have been engineered. Right. Just so happens I've got ships here everywhere. There you are. That chieftain there, 6A thrusters, dirty drive tuning. We'll have them. Perhaps. If I can take them off this. Because I think that's a pre-built. This is the pre-built AX Chieftain we'll go into a bit later. Right, let's have a look. There's a Diamondback Explorer. Well, let's talk about these quickly, right? So the AX Chieftain, there's a change, right? All of the things... But what they've added in here, right, which they didn't have before, they've put 4D module, hull, and hull in the military slots. Now, I'm sure Meccan would turn around and say, well, hang on a minute. We at the AXI suggest you put the hull in first, or whatever. So it's got a 5D hull, 2 4D hulls, and a module reinforcement. Now, it didn't have this in the build they sent out to us last week. So this is new. Or this is an amendment. One thing as well to notice as well on this Type 6, they've put a detailed surface scanner in this, so now you can at least scan the rings. So I'll do an update video on that. The Diamondback Explorer comes with a frameshift drive, a 5A frameshift, and a pulse laser. I mean, that is perhaps the best thing, and it's got a 4G planetary vehicle hangar that has got, you know, stuff in it. Cars. So this is your exploration build, right? And you can have 4 limpets to do some limpet repair. If it was me, I think you need to put in a bigger cargo rack and all the rest of it. Anyway, let's stay on message. Right, we're looking for something with a 6. Okay. 5A thrusters. So what's got 6 thrusters? That's what I want to know. Ah, there you go. That Plasma Badger. Let's use this. So let's rip the things out of it. Right. So we want store that. Lovely. We're okay with the rest of it. We can do this with the thrusters, right? Okay, let's go back to our Python. Not that Python, that Python. Into outfitting. Core internal. Look, we're going to bang in. Because it's just easier. We're going to bang in 6A power plant, right? We'll replace with those modules that we got, because they're around here somewhere. What do you mean it's incompatible slot? Replace module. I cannot... So far, I cannot replace a pre-built module with a stored one. Okay, well, alright then. I'll just buy one and engineer it. Got our frame shift. We'll go 4D there. Great. We'll put the 6A on it. And we'll change that to a 5D. Are we happy with this? Right. Because then we can engineer the crap out of that. Engines. Well, let's see. Well, yeah, good point. Let's see if I can swap it now, right? Yes, I can. That's how you get around it. Because this one here, you see, has got drag drive. So we're done. Yeah, boom. Equip that module. Whoa, power. Right, so we're all powered up, yes? We're going to try it out. Let's go. Right, so now you can see the rebuy cost, because I've changed it from its stock setting, has risen from 0 to 1,385,000. Oh no. How am I going to manage? That's the problem, exactly. 6 hard points and only a C6 distro. Well, exactly. So... But what we've done is we've picked that up, right? The distro, we got a 6A on there, so at least that's something. Anyway, so we're talking about speed now, right? Speed. That's what we're going to be talking about. Speed. Yeah, well, I've got a 6A on it, but I could engineer that. But I've only got weapons and... Charge enhanced.
Moderate speed on exit.
I think it'll be available in August, yeah.
Landing gear retracted.
Okay, so we are currently 2 pips in everything, and we're tickling along at 398. Now, 428. Ready for the boost?
You are clear of station restrictions. This is traffic operations. Signing off.
Here we go. I'm seeing 577 there. Well, that station's getting small, isn't it? So, I mean, this is a quick ship. Yeah. Calibista. It is. It's like a Mamba or a Ferdy. I mean, look. This thing's lightning. Now, it's got drag drives on it as well. Indeed. I mean, look, it's chewing up the kilometers. Agrometa, you have got 4 large, 2 medium. Well, I've got the weapon distro engineering. I've got that on. We wanted to see how fast it could go, so.
Request approved. Clear to land at Docking Bay 15.
We're going in. Do I think it handles better than the Clipper?
Landing gear deployed.
I don't know. I don't know. Accelerates nice. Oh, you want to see the SCO? Oh, well, there you go. Here we go.
Confirmed contact. Commence.
Back into outfitting then. Is where we're going. Time for some pew pew pews. Yeah, we're gonna see what weapons we can stick on it now. Talonmort, I think it's going to be a brilliant bomber, is what I think. So what are we going to do next? Because that kind of sort of like, whatever we do next is going to dictate this build, right? So if we're going to do combat now, we're going to go military grade. There it is. I think it handles better, yeah. PvE, why not? Okay, what weapons do we want to put on it? We have every weapon available on all of my ships. What do we want to do? So I think first off, we want heat sink, right? I think we have a couple of heat sinks. We'll have kill warrant scanner. Yeah, we'll have one of them. Optional internal. That shield generator there, we're going to rip that out. I've got prismatics, but they'll take a while to get... Oh, I got a prismatics there. So if I sell that... Now, obviously, if you wanted to have a build like this and you've bought it, then you would keep these modules. Because if I replace them with the same modules now, there'll be a cost assigned to those. Right? But this is, you know, this is my sandbox. I can do what I want, can't I? So we're going to go in here and we're going to say, right. Swap a prismatic on it. We will have a surface scanner on there. You see, there's no military slots, even though they deem it as a fighter. So we got that. Right, I think we're okay with the rest of it. We could put in... Put some Guardian hull in you. I'm sure I've got a Guardian hull somewhere. In the class 3. Right? And then, you know, away we go. Extra fuel tank. Good point. Good point. We're going to stick in... Fuel tank. A fuel tank. There you go. And we still got a slot left over, right? Because, you know, that's the way it is. Right, weapons then. What do we want? Oh, it's fastener for AX combat. What do we want to do? We're going to do PvE. I think we should stick in something... Well, let's pop in... multi-cannons. We've already got 3 Cs on the other one, so we'll go with a gimbaled multi-cannon. Four rapid-fire pulses and 2 multis. No. 4 gimbaled multi-cannons. Well, we could do. That's pretty much what they got on the other build. But we look of what we got going on down here. I need to boost that power supply, right, with what I've got going on. So, multi-cannons. Say nothing's happening. Here we go. Multi-cannons. I think it's going to be really good against the Orthrus. I think it's going to be really, really good against the Orthrus. You can see I'm over here. I've got to engineer that power. Or put a Guardian power plant in. That's what I got to do. We want beams. Class 2. Right, and then we're going to go down here. I need to engineer that power plant. Whatever I do, I'm going to have to engineer that power plant. I mean, I can put a 6A engineered power plant in there, overcharged. No problem. Right, so if I store that module, it'll put a 6E in that. Right, I will then replace that module with my 6A engineered one. And then we got something. Use pulse lasers. I could, couldn't I? 2D pulses. 2F pulse. What are we thinking? Have I got Cytos? Now, let me see. That's a burst laser, isn't it? Pulse railguns, burst lasers. I've got a Cyto there. It's going to take a while to come over. The rest are on my Orthrus Hunter. We'll make do with what we got there for the time being. We can always tune it up later. This is only but an experiment. Are we alright with utilities? Core internals, optional internals. I could put something else in there. We've got 36.2 light years on the jump range. This will do. Right, let's have a look. Mission board. We're waiting for something to happen. Combat. Assassinate the pirate. These are all crew. I just want to assassinate one person. That'll do. That one. Accept. Why not? I see what it's like. We can just drop in at the area. We don't need anything like an FSD interdictor, though. We could put one in. Right, we're done. We're sorted. Right, let's get some fire groups sorted out. Fire groups. Right, so we're going to go on there. One. We could also put a kill warrant scanner on there for 2. That'll do. Right, we're off. So look at the ship stats. What we got over here then? Ship. So shield health. We could engineer that up, actually. We could engineer those up. Shield health 551. Armor 1305. But it's all about the maneuverability of the ship, isn't it? The Titan loadout we'll do next. And then we'll boost over to that. So if we go over here with... well, we'll just go as it is. We'll launch it. Yeah, I can fit stuff for other ships. No problem at all. Well, we're going to find out what it looks like on the rebuy screen in a minute.
Detachment complete. Exit the station quickly and safely.
This is nimble. It's not sluggish at all. Ooh, the vents are out. Look at the vents. Vents. Got all that heat.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I don't know if there's visual ship damage yet. That's normally just the Anaconda, so we're going to have to wait and see. Let's drop into the nav beacon. Got the lights on. Yeah, but they do say this is designed as a fighter. If you look what happened with the Type 9, right? Type 9 was a cargo ship. Alliance went, a bit like that scene from Triple X. I want all that in it and made it a weapons platform. Similar thing here. Oh look, someone's had a go. Just what I wanted to see. In a vet.
Warning. Temperature critical.
In a vet with burst lasers. This is going to be interesting. But you can get the angle on it. I mean, it's a handful. It's his flight assist on, mind. He's got all the tinsel out his windows. I know. That's where I'm doing it. It's excitement, man. It's excitement. Oh, he's giving us a bit of rubbing. He's got shield cells. Of course he has.
Heat sink deployed.
It's a she, I know. Stop picking holes. I'm trying to stream and fly a new ship at the same time. Oh, here comes the rebuy screen now. Right, well his shields are down as well now, so we'll see what that's about. Now, let's see where the rubber meets the road.
Under attack. Warning, hull breach attack. Taking internal damage. Canopy compromised.
Of course it is.
Heat sink deployed. Flight assist on.
Oh, now he's got his plasmas out, look.
Warning, temperature critical. Warning, taking heat damage. Warning, temperature critical. Warning, taking heat damage.
It's going to be ramming speed. That's where he's going.
Compromised.
He's going to go. She's going to go. Let's not be gender specific. Yeah, suck it.
Heat sink deployed.
Pop. Now you all thought,
Shields online.
I was going to die. There's no damage there. Oh, hang on. There's damage. There's damage. Well, do you know what? I got to do another video now, haven't I? Bollocks. Well, look at this. This is something that we said or thought wouldn't happen. There's bullet holes in that ship. You haven't got any module reinforcement on it, have I? That's the problem. So we've got bullet holes. Not everywhere, mind you. The holes of a bullet. It'll buff out. That's exactly right, Commander Saber. It's going to buff out. Get a bit of polycell on it. So I've stopped blowing holes in my ship. T-Cat for the win. Yeah, so they are starting to think about that ship damage. Right? So that's good. So I suppose the answer is that's 75% damage. What's the crap we got here? All the stuff we can't pick up anyway. Okay. Let's go to the nav beacon, see what mischief we can get in. Because we're all in for the rebuy, you know. We don't care. We're doing it for science. And because I've put stuff on it now, the rebuy's 4 million. But hey. No worries, Simon. Catch you later. Cheers, man.
3, 2, 1, engage.
So, you know, you are limited with the optional about having, you know, a repair pack in there. Yes, you could have an AFM. Do you have repair limpets? Is hull important to you? Or do you just tank it up at the beginning of all things? I mean, I haven't gone mad on this, have I? Right? I haven't gone mad. But to be fair, we did that for science. Alrighty then. It could well be an FDL, you're right, in a Python dress. I have to get the perspex out, stick it back in and, you know, tape it round the edges. Right. Let's use knocking about. Federal support ship, eh?
Scan detected.
Ooh, I'm being scanned. Clean. Damn you.
Scan detected.
Well, they're not going to be bloody any good, are they? Something's happening over there. What's going on over there? There's lots of flashing going on. Who's this bunch? I mean, it's fast, this ship. This ship is fast. Okay, well, let's pop back to base then, shall we? So far, so good. We took out what's her face? I want to see if that damage remains when I re-instance. Because it seems to have buffed itself out. See, it spoilt it for me now. It's buffed out, everyone. Space has filled the hole. Let's go Titan bashing. Yes, that what Knight Rider had nanotechnology, didn't it? Good old Knight Rider. Let's tune this up now, right, as a Thargoid bomber. So we can put AX missiles in it, right? No dramas. We can put vented beams on it, a vented beam on it for the heat. We can put different drives on it. Should we want to. And see what the scores on the doors are with the heat. With that. Four large missiles, yeah. I think that's going to be good. That could do a bit of damage, like, I'm thinking. And because I got 6 utility slots, well, I've got all the stuff of a big ship in a small ship bundle. Oh, there's going to be... Everyone's going to have a Python 2. It's going to be like the Ford Focus. They'd be like lampposts. They're going to be everywhere. And they're all going to be red. Let me just check on what's going on over here. Oh my god, this is perhaps the most I've had an hour on my channel. There is 1,419 people watching 3 videos on my channel. Haha! How cool is that? Brilliant. I still reckon I'm being throttled by YouTube. Shinigami 07, Commander, welcome in and thanks for that subscription. So here we go, we're going to get into Jameson now. You want to see? Oh, sorry. Okay, then. Well, let's do that. We're doing it for science, man. We're doing it for science. Let's get some science on you. Right. I don't know what we got here. What we got in system? Jan's tourist zone. 'Tis but 5 clicks away, right? Right, okay. There it is. So we know, from what we know, if we go down to the SEO, and we go down to info, right? We know mass over chat 95%. We got 93.100. This, where's the wobble? It's not going to tell us the wobble, is it? Anyway. Jesus Christ, we're off. Woo, baby! It's not that bad. It's not that bad at all. Takedown 28. Thank you, dude. Well, it ate that up, didn't it? I didn't think that was so bad. Right, let's go back to Shinrata. Not Shinrata, where am I? Jameson Memorial. So there it is. Hands off the stick. It's not bad. It's doable. Temperatures rising. The engineering of the SEO drive is now a thing as of next week. But the Class A that I've got on here, that's coming a bit later. Doesn't seem so bad. Whether it'll change that or not, I don't know. The fuel consumption seemed to be better. I mean, I've got that extra 4-tonner in there. So we're going to have to see, everybody. We're going to have to see. Yes, you can engineer the SEO drives. Perhaps I'll try it. How far is Hutton from where I am? What are we going to do, people? Should we try a Hutton run? And a Class A? Run out of fuel. I will. I'll have to put in additional fuel in here. I'll have to be all fuel tanks for that.
Thank you for choosing our station, Commander. We hope you find everything to your liking. Request approved. Proceed
You can't get enough fuel in. That'll probably be it. You want to try it off camp? Why no? Do it for science, man. Do it for science. $20. Up there.
Landing gear deployed.
400 meters from touchdown.
Yeah, I reckon that would be a thing.
Confirmed contact. Commence power down. Station services are at your disposal.
Well, we tore through that Corvette, didn't we? Money. Okay. What should we do? Well, we could see. We could see. I mean, let's stock it up and see how far we can get with that. Because heat's going to be a problem. Heat is some problem, right? So what we'll do is we'll bang a couple of these in. It's taking its time, innit? Yeah, pop that in there. You reckon the fuel rats will be busy? Well, we'll test it. Right. Here we are. Optional internals. We'll drop that out. We'll put in a 3. We don't need the interdictor. Now, I'll store the frame shift drive booster because this is for science, right? If you can hear the printer, I do apologize. My daughter's printing out past papers. Change to 30 frames per second. Well, I wonder if they fixed it. on this server. Let's just try it for science. Right, we have got all of the fuel. Right? We've got all of the things. Are we happy with this? Good. Right, so this is going to be an attempted Hutton run in the Python Mark IV. We're going to test it for science in system. Let's see how it goes. 07. 07, Commander. Can't see the rest of your name, but you know who you are. Right. Here we go. We have all of the fuel tanks.
Landing restraint lifted. Exit the station quickly and safely.
Landing gear retracted.
Right, okay. Let's go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Python 2 will be early access on the 7th of May.
Engage.
Right, we're off. Ready? Here we go. We're booking. Fuel usage isn't as bad. I think they might have fixed that.
Warning. Temperature critical. Heatsink deployed.
I mean, I'm not steering. I'm just letting it do its thing. I know. Look how fast it's going.
Warning. Temperature critical. Heatsink deployed.
It's the wobble, innit? I think, you know, that's the problem. The wobble is cutting down the speed. I think we'd want some engineered heat sinks.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Okay.
Heatsink deployed.
It's not looking bad, isn't it? It's not looking bad at all. I'm going to try and fly it as far as I can before...
Heat sink deployed.
Heat is building pretty quick. Well, look at this. This isn't looking bad.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Well, yes, it will. Well, okay, I mean, we'll try that in a minute. So how far is Hutton from the jump-in point?
Heat sink deployed.
The Darkstar UK 07 Commander. It's a fighter. Is what it is.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Right, so we got about a sixth of the way, right? Is what we're saying?
Heat sink deployed.
And that's as much fuel as I could get in it.
Main fuel tank low.
No shit.
Warning. Temperature critical. Heat sink deployed.
Well, the A-rated SEO I think is great. Right, we're gonna well, let's just run it until the tank is dry, right? This is true science. And the jitter's not that bad. You look, you know, at the reticule, we're at 5%.
Warning. Temperature critical. Warning. Hull breach attack. Taking internal damage.
Oh dear. And I think, well, fuel ran out before the heat sinks did. But for science, yeah. Now, like I say, that's with all of the fuel tanks, right? Tow rope, call the rats, man. But as it's a beta server, they ain't gonna be here, are they? So it seems they've fixed the 30 frames per second aspect of things, which is good. What would I do differently? Nothing I could do differently. Perhaps a couple of ton more of fuel? I tell you what, everyone, this is what it's all about. Now,
Frameshift
I ain't gonna get
drive
back. That's okay.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
No, it's a demo server. I've only got that little bit left in the tank. But like, I'm never getting back. So, don't say I can't self-destruct. Gotta come out, right?
Hull integrity compromised. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Warning. Temperature critical. Warning. Taking heat damage.
Well, yes, but you can only get so far. That's the problem, right? So
Taking internal damage.
we know was that
Self-destruct in 10 seconds. Self-destruct.
1,805,000 light seconds. So 1.8 million. Flames in space. We do this so you don't have to. So okay. That wasn't bad, was it? We know, right? We know that we can't get to Hutton. It might be the first one. It might not be. I could go down in history. The first Python Mark II, seeing the rebuy screen. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway. Oh, it does go fast. It goes really fast. What about a bit of Thargoid action? Bug hunting. Well, let's... What about, Super Scott, what about we try Haddad? Now, Haddad is 30,000 light seconds away from the point. Raxlar! 07. Right? What if we try that? That could be something, right? That could be something. Now this means I would typically pop in here a 2 Guardian Nanite Torpedo. In fact, I haven't checked to see if there's anything else knocking about in modules. There isn't, so that's good. We throw that in there. Now, .3C missile rack. We want the enhanced missile rack is what we want. Oh, for God's sake. 3B enhanced missile rack. Yes, we can have the other ones, but let's just, you know, go with this. This would be Titan Bomber. Okay. So I don't know. I'm confident. I'm quite confident this would be all right. Know what I mean? And I need a beam laser off one of my other ships. I want a Thargoid pulse wave neutralizer. No point having a scanner. Let's face it. Well, yeah, I could engineer the hull and deep plating, but I haven't got any of that pinned, so I'd have to go out and get it done, see? Can I jump your beats? I don't know if I can jump my carrier. Look, I'd have to go and get... I'll rip him off another ship. So the power plant would need work because it's running too hot, right? We'd have to go for a... replace that module. There's a low emissions power plant there. Thermal spread 5A, not enough. I'll take one off another ship. There's no point dicking about, is there? Because like this is a test bed, so we don't care. So I need a 6A low emissions power plant. Take it off the Silver Fang. That'll do for me. Right, what else would I need? The thrusters. I could... Depends on the heat, doesn't it, really? Let's see. Let's see. Manage a ship, blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. That's not what I want. Where's that ship? Oh, I can strip them all. I just got to be able to store the modules. And they need more module storage, right? So we're going to go in here. We're going to say power plant. We're going to... No. Oh, for God's sake. We're going to replace that power plant with a... Where's it gone? Oh, shit. That one. I thought we were going to have a problem then. Do you know what I mean? Right? We'd want to go charge enhanced with that. Thrusters. We want dirty drive, but we also want thermal spread. So 6A thrusters we want. How many arcs? In the mail that I got yesterday, which I couldn't tell anybody about. It said, and I will read from it now. But now the embargo's lifted, we're all right, we're golden. I will tell you. The Python Mark II standard will be 16,250 arcs. That is the base ship, 5C, frameshift drive, all E-rated stuff, right? Now, the Python Mark II Stellar, strap in. As you can imagine, right? This is coming in at 33,000 arcs. In DD Doody. So what's that? 30 quid? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the ARC store. No, it's not. It's actually about £14, £15, I would say, on average. About £15, I think. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I mean, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, to be fair.
Motion detected at the front door.
I don't know. What are you thinking? Yeah, I know. I read that. I went, phew. So while we're here, right? While we're here, we do get an awful lot of A-rated modules on there, right? Which wouldn't class towards your rebuy. But it's money, baby, innit? Right? So, let me just, well, I bought ARCs now. I don't know what to tell you. So they also gave me access to the other ships. This is the AX Alliance Chieftain, right? Now this AX Alliance Chieftain, 25,500 arcs, right? And it comes with Stygian green paint job, right? It comes with this 3C AX multi-cannons, 2 of them, enhanced. Class 2 nanite torpedo, beam laser, but with no engineering on it, right? So it's worthless. Guardian Gauss cannon, away you go. So, you know, it's kind of like where it is. It's a difficult one, isn't it? It's a difficult one. And it's a lot of money. 25,000 arcs. What's that? Let's bring up the arc spreadsheet. It is $12.99. Well, yes, and I'll tell you why that was a Zog, right? I wouldn't buy this. In fact, I've just released a video about it. The difference to that video, because they've changed things slightly, is this, right? In the release, the press release we had yesterday, and I did a video on it yesterday. I was going to release it later. I've released it now so I can do an updated one. Is that they've now got module reinforcement here. These were not included in the original builds. They got module, hull, and hull. Now those weren't there. So this thing just bloody disintegrated. What they also need is something for heat. This is a hot running ship, right? If it was me, I'd say missile. If you're going to do Titan, because that's what the pylon's all about, right? You'd want missiles. But they're saying, well, you know, you use these Gauss cannons that have got the anti-Thargoid field on them, right? So, okay. I get it. These don't do enough damage. I got like 10% down, I think. And then I only managed like 2 runs on it, and then I just got utterly mullered. Utterly mullered. This beam laser would have needed long-range thermal vent on it to keep that heat down. Those are the main problems. Let alone the fact that with the optional internals, you have got no engineering on this. You know, it's got a repair limpet controller, and bloody hell, you need that. I tell you what, because 16 limpets ain't enough to repair this thing. I mean, in the Silver Fang build, that Furderland, I go in there, and I can do 6 to 8 runs before Fishsticks has to repair me, right? And that's fair, innit, Fishsticks? You're the diamond when it comes through to getting repair. But, like, that's how we all play it. We've got fighters to go in and do all the nasty, people go in and do all the bombing, and we've got support ships. And that's how we do it. Exactly. You'd want thermal vent there, right? But that repair isn't going to do anything. You might get, I don't know, well, I don't know. Well, this is what, £12.50? What did we say it was? Anyway, right, we're fixating on that. But you also get on this as well. So you get the Stygian paint job, which is usually a one-time thing. You get that, and you get a ship kit, which is whatever it is. I don't know. Well, whatever ship kit that is, you get, right? So it's something. So then, right, because there's more, the Diamondback Explorer build. Oh, yes, there is. There it is. If you want to go exploring, they're saying Diamondback Explorer. Let's take a look, shall we? Right. So you get the paint job, right? They give you a pulse laser. Well, thank you. What are you going to do? Tickle them to death. You get 2 heatsink launchers. Fair enough. You get lightweight alloys, a 4A power plant, 4A thrusters, 5A frameshift drive, unengineered, life support, power distributor, sensors, and the go-go juice. Planetary vehicle hangar. Now you can have 2 vehicles in that, which they haven't provided. Frameshift drive booster. Cool. Gives you 9.25 light years increase. So we got a 46.30 light year, completely unengineered DBX. They could have thrown in, right, an SCO drive there. They could have. Anyway, got a shield generator because, like, you know, you've got to keep the flies off the windscreen. You've got a fuel scoop, an AFMU, and a little bit of cargo. Detailed surface and a repair limpet controller. What you're meant to repair with 4 limpets, I don't know. I would have said collector limpet controller. Who knows? Planetary approach suite. Or, yeah, you know, it is what it is. So that is going to set you back. Oh, hang on. And you get the polarity yellow, which is more grey than yellow, I would say. Right? The polarity yellow paint job. And you get a ship kit. So you get the spoilers on the DBX. Big long lampposts out the front of your ship. Exactly. Exactly. So, you know, and this is going to set you back the princely sum. 25,500 arcs. But it is a 12-piece ship kit, apparently. So, and then of course, there is the mining ship. Right? The mining ship. The ship of mining. The Type 6 transporter. There it is. Let's use this ship. Take a look. This is going to set you back also 25,500 arcs. And you get the ship. You get the laser mining loadout, which basically it is what it is. You get 2 pre-engineered mining lasers for increased efficiency. And you get the white paint job and a 12-piece ship kit. Wonderful. I hear you all say, but you can't wait to get your hands on this, can you? Here we go. Commander Buxton. How's it going? Right, so mining lasers, long range, incendiary rounds. And we've struggled with this one. Incendiary rounds on a mining laser. Just going to leave that settle there a second. Right? Okay. So, anyway, it is what it is. So, got a pulse wave analyzer, a chaff launcher, and a point defense turret. Well, wave echoes, that's exactly what they're for. They're aimed at the new player, right? Lightweight alloy, 3A power plant, 4C on the thrusters. Well, you know, I mean, with that power plant there, unengineered, you are on the ragged line. Right? 4A frameshift drive, bit of life support, power distributor, sensors, 16 capacity fuel tank. Now, what you get in here? Cargo racks, bit of bi-weaves, got a refinery, always a bonus. We've got a detailed surface scanner. Now, in the original document that we had a few days ago, they had left that out. They had put in, I forget what they put in. I'd have to have a look at the document. Where is it? Well, they just didn't mention it. So there you go. So they've put that in now. Prospector, of course you need that. And a collector limpet controller. It is a small time ship. These are beginner ships. We've all, I think, been playing for quite some time. So I think that's what the problem is. You know, that's why we're viewing them in quite a low light. So anyway, that's the news. Exactly, Keith. Exactly. And you're right, Commander Buxton. And also Cassili Run. Exactly. So, what were we doing? we were going to go and do... we were going to go and do the Titan, weren't we? Titan. So, 6A, 6... We got to change those thrusters. We need some caustic sinks. And we got to put some optional internals in, haven't we? Right, so. Right. Starport services. We're going to go with... We're going to sell that. We're going to sell that. We're going to sell that. We're still selling. We're still selling. We don't need a detailed surface scanner on this particular mission. Right. Okay then. So I like running with shields. Where's me buy weaves? We got buy weaves here. We got buy weaves everywhere. But we'd have to engineer them up. Well, we need some. We get a bit of pen. I need buy weaves. 6C buy weaves. Let's have a look. So I'm not familiar with the compartments yet. So then we got a 4, a 3, a 2, a 1, and a 1. So because this is bombing, I'm just going to go in there and do it, right? I'm just very tempted, exceptionally tempted, to be perfectly honest. Thank you. We'll do a bit of that. Right, then we're going to want right, let's go and find some stuff. We can rip some stuff off. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? It's shocking. People are like, oh my god, the prices. Caustic sink launcher. Those. Of course, I'm ripping it out of another Python now, aren't I? Right. What have we got here? So that power plant is a class 7 on that one. What have we got on those thrusters? Dirty drive tuning, life support, power distributor. So bear with me, callers. We're just finding some stuff. Silver Fang, what we got? Six C bi-weaves. Yeah, well, we can just pop them in. Caustic conda. Let's rip some stuff out of this. Rip that out. Rip that out. We haven't got any 5s. There's a 4. That will go in there. I need a 3, a 2, and a 1 and a 1. Problem when you got so many ships like this is the problem, isn't it? I mean, it's ridiculous, isn't it? There's a 2. Yeah. Pop the module out there. We'll pop that module out there. Yeah. Do you know what I think? I think we're there now. I think we're there. Let's get back to our Python. That's not it. Okay. Fully stocked up. Let's make this happen. All of the things. We've got to get a beam laser. Okay. We're going to go heats caustic sink. We're going to say caustic sinks. Now I'm going to say caustic sinks. Right, I think we're happy with that. That's okay, that's okay. We've got to do something with that. Right. We're going to go in with biweave. And look, I'm right on the edge. In fact, I've gone over. And that's with, you know, that power plant. I might have to change this out. Power is a problem with this ship with so many hard points. Okay, let's sell that. Let's put in a class 4 then. I mean, it's not going to make the blindest bit of difference, is it? What can we put in? I mean, we're just going to have to run with as a tank, aren't we? When you think about it. Well, this is early testing. This is exactly what it is. So we're going to go with... Let me see. Hull. What have we got? Oh, come on, it's taking this time. Let's swap that around. Put that in there. We want the one that we got. Module reinforcements, and equip that. I think we could probably even... pop that in there as well. So I need... Well, I can't put anything else in. This is a bit of a problem. Isn't it? Because I haven't even put my beam laser in. Do you know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, the Guardian one's going to rot though, innit? Right? I think, for now, like you say, we'll pop in a standard engineered plant. I know it's overcharged. Right. Equip. Done. That's what we'll do. Let's swap that to there. Let's go with the biweaves. And I'll pop one of those in. Right. All of the things. I need a beam laser, which I can get a class 2. I've got that in a ship. Sorry I'm taking so long. I am getting tired. Beam laser, auto loader, X chieftain, 1. There you go, that'll do. Well, I ripped that one out. I think this is just it. This is just it. This is the way it's going to be. I think you overcharge the power plant and put thermal spread on it. You know? Right, we're on. I think we've got it. Right, starport services, into outfitting, down to class 2, beam laser, that's the beam laser, we'll equip. Right, so, fab. Right, so, fire groups. And then I want and then I want and then I want that, and that's kind of all I need. Right, is there anything I'm missing? Well, probably. There's too many hard points for it. This is going to run hot. Right? It's gonna run very hot. And with that is a problem. Right? So you're going to be using your beam laser quite a bit, I think. I mean, you could put thermal spread on that as well. And you could put thermal spread on those. But anyway, hey, this is where we are. Let's get on with it. I was thinking on the optional a fuel tank. Right. Okay. Here we go, Em. Fuel. Launch. Where's bloody Haddad? Is there? Is that it? Let's get out the station first.
Detachment complete. Maintain correct lane on exit.
Landing gear retracted.
I know, lower emissions. I mean, look at the heat. We're 29. We're too hot. It's too hot. That's the problem. Yeah. Right, where are we? Galaxy map. Where is he? Haddad. There he is. It's a bit of a poke to get down there. Seven jumps. Yeah, it's not bad, but it could be a lot better. We could probably get it down at least
2, 1.
20.
Frameshift drive charging.
Here we go. Max Ross, hello. How are you doing?
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
How are you doing this evening? Of course, I haven't got a fuel scoop on this, have I? Duh.
Frameshift drive charging.
We can refuel here. So everyone in the chat, happy Wednesday evening.
2, 1. Engage.
There isn't enough room for one. I'd compromise the entire loadout of the ship if I put one in. Oh, my leg's gone to sleep. Oh, dear me. I gotta refuel. Is there something nearby? Of course, they're bloody Leesmith City. There we go. Well, that didn't take long, did it? Quick pip of that drive. Boom, we're away. It's lacking an extra slot. That's what it's lacking. There's no fleet carriers in the game. Not on this server. Paul Johnson, 07. It needs one more slot. It needs like a class. It needs a class 5. It needs a class 5 slot or another class 4. Is what it needs. And to be fair with this, you need the SCO drive as well, so that you can... Where's my bloody fleet carrier? Not there. Okay. Acro Nerd, 07. Yeah, I don't know. I mean... What are we thinking? I mean, I think that's where it's lacking. It's lacking a class 5 slot. But if that means getting rid of another weapon, then you might as well have a Python. Standard Python.
Scan detected.
Exactly. When those get released in game, that will be what they said. It'll be, yes, you've all had the prototype SCO drive. Now you've got the proper one. It'll be narrative led. Away you go. 11.
Scan detected. Landing gear deployed.
500 meters from touchdown. Landing complete. Dispatching ground crew.
Right. Am I gonna get there? Bearing in mind, I am gonna get there. How much fuel I'm gonna have, I don't know. I mean, what potentially I can refuel there. Right. Okay. Let's get on with it. Oh, 07, Commander Torrey.
Ship detach complete. Departure authorized.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging.
Here we go, go, go.
One clear of the station. Have a safe trip, Commander.
Four, three.
This, I think, is going to be all about the narrative of the Python. Is what they're going to do this week. I would think. But even though you won't be able to get it until the 7th. Not tomorrow, so it's going to be via the store, isn't it? That's what's going to happen.
Frameshift drive charging.
I keep forgetting I've got it. And then when I press it, I'm surprised. It is raining.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And my lair out here has like sort of a tin roof. So that's what you can hear. I think it's good. It's just lacking one optional slot. At the moment, we have a Venom Claret paint job.
Frameshift drive charging.
And that's lovely. That's all it has. I dare say they'll release different ones as well.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Nick Games. 07, Nick Games. How are you doing today? Not enough hull? Oh, well, we're going to find out.
Charging.
We are going to find out. Oh, hang on. I need to refuel. Sorry. I got distracted. I need to refuel at this station. Good stuff. Good stuff. We're going to try a Thargoid attack run, a Titan attack run in it. We're nearly there. We're going to We're gonna rearm. We're gonna get some fuel. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's good stuff. Have you subscribed? Have you done like-ins and all the rest of it? Have you lot from YouTube, 115 of you and more, have you all liked and subscribed? I'm trying to get to 16,000 viewers, and it's not happening quick enough. Show a bit of love. Come on. Anti-phasing shields. Might be. I don't know. Thank you, Rancid Decay. 07. You get a call out and an 07. You all getting Twitch drops? You should be getting Twitch drops as well. By the way. Stargate SG-1 vibes from it. Yeah, a little bit, innit? Thank you all people who have subbed. Have an 07. We're going to refuel. Next jump's going to be Haddad.
Landing gear deployed.
Land then. Oh, what am I doing? Thank you.
Engines disengaged.
Blame Narco. I blame Narco for everything. But then again, Narco blames me for everything as well. So we're kind of all right on that. Is this going to fuel me up or what? Hey, now we got fuel. Right, launch. What did you do now? Nothing. What did I do? Someone blamed you for subscribing earlier.
Ship raised. Thanks for the sub.
Woo! Kill switch. 07. Thank you, everybody. It's just it means quite a bit. All right. Okay. So what we're going to do next? We're off. The next jump is going to be that one. Thargoid Titan in an Orion Spur. Let's go. And if we cock it up, we'll go back to that place there. This ship runs too hot.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
That's the problem. It runs too hot. Of course, we're going to get into... Here it comes. I hope Titans are in this version, because I'm going into a Titan system. Bye, guide. It does a bit. It does sound a bit like a man. There's a sort of like a thump at the end.
Frameshift drive charging.
So when we get there, we're going to have to use the old Super Cruise Overdrive. to get there. Because he is quite a way out, isn't he?
3, 2, 1.
Little Man Smokey 307 Super Chat.
Little Man Smokey, thank you, dude.
I can finally get a new ship on Tuesday.
Thank you so much. Well, it's a bank holiday in the UK,
Hazardous environment.
isn't it? It's a bank holiday in the UK. So here we are, right? This is Haddad. Well, I thought it was. I gotta scan the system. I'm interdicting.
Integrity compromised. Under attack. Cannot comply. Taking damage. Heat sink deployed. Frameshift drive charging.
This is where it's gonna go wrong. Do I go cold? Come on, let's go, 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 go. Gonna go all this way, gonna get beefed. Oh, well, that's just peachy, that, isn't it?
Heat sink deployed. Thermal signature stored.
Even if I get there now, I'm gonna get utterly stuffed.
Warning. Frameshift drive reboot. Cannot comply.
Oh, come on, man. Incoming boom, always happening.
Under attack.
There's nothing I can do here.
Shields online. Taking damage. Shields offline. Frameshift drive charging.
Go, 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 gadget arms.
3, 2, 1. Engage. Warning. Hazardous environment.
Of course it's a hazardous environment. Where's that bloody... There he is.
Shields online.
Right. Where are we going? This super cruise overcharge did nothing. Jump!
Frameshift drive charging.
The speed on this thing is immense.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Right, 46 clicks away. Go.
Heat sink deployed.
But we got halfway before we got interdicted again. Look at my fuel.
Frameshift drive charging.
This is not going to be a long engagement.
Engage. Heatsink deployed.
There's no point. It just gets you there quicker. I mean, they're going to pull me out again, right? That's what's going to happen. Well, we're going to see the rebuy screen, aren't we?
Main fuel tank low.
Fuel tankers. That's what we want. Zero my throttle. Okay. Let me try it. Now, Haddad is in the rings. We're going in. He's right there. I think. I don't really want to have to fly through an asteroid field to get to a Titan, and I always tend to get it wrong. Oh well, we'll see. Here comes the interdiction, mind you. Ah, there he is. We're going in! We're going in! We're still going in! We're so going in. Right, we're off.
Warning, hazardous environment.
Oh, it's a hazardous environment. There's good news. Well, we made it in, everybody.
Warning, caustic damage detected.
Caustic damage detected. Let's get in there. How much hit points does it have? Don't know. Not enough. 1,762 armor.
Detected.
Right, gotta concentrate.
Warning, caustic damage
Here comes beef. All the pips of the shields are going on.
Warning, thermal attack. Gaining heat. Warning.
Is that going to burn off caustic?
Warning, taking heat damage.
Boosty boosting. I mean, the speed of this, we should be through. It's not very good. Griff USMC 07. Look, we're through. We're through. We're through the pulse problems. There he is,
Warning. Caustic damage detected.
I think. Something's going on over there. Where's the bloody Titan? There he is. Cool. Ooh, who's this? It's an AX pilot. Do you have repair stuff, my good man? Perhaps I'll just hang here and wait for someone to repair the bloody ship. But here we go. Let's try that attack, right? In the Python Mark II. Standard build for it, really. We got our missiles on the top. You can see them protruding out. We've got our nanite torpedo, our beam laser, and below we've got more missiles. You know it. This ship is running particularly hot, though. Right, where is he? There he is. Right, so it's just opened its vent, so we can wait here a bit. No one else seems to have turned up yet, so that's quite good. So we're idling 32. We're going to have to use the beam laser. And some cunning sort of like shooting. 32, we're a bit spicy hot, I would say. So we're going to fly sort of like, I don't know, casual, for want of a better word, in there. Now, that's the wrong side, so let's get over there. Nice and maneuverable, this ship. I'd say it's probably on par with the Third Lance. Third Lance has got it, I think, on the thrusters, I would say. Okay, we're ready. We're ready. We're ready. We're ready. We're ready. Okay, come on, Haddad. Still waiting. Right. So I've got the pips to engines and weapons. So that's 2 down. Caustic missiles in the air. I mean, the speed is affording me to get round a bit. Right, let's get around. So we got 4 Class 3 missile racks here. Let's go, 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 go. There it is. I couldn't get round quick enough. I'm not saying it's bad. It's certainly better than the AX Chieftain. It's doable. Okay, so we've woken him up. We'll try again. I like the further lance, though. Runs cooler. Oh, here come your missiles. Get lost. Let's cool ourselves down. Cool our jets, man. Cool our jets. Oh, there's beef, all right. I could get to the caves of safety. I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference, though. There's loads of beef. I think with a more honed build, it'll be alright. I think it needs a few tweaks. You're right. To be fair, I've rushed the build on this. I was out of position. All the excuses. We're getting around, we're getting around. Right. Getting back into the hang of it. Reload, you merciless swines. We've got a malfunction.
Warning. Taken heat damage. Malfunction.
It's all going wrong.
Stick damage detected.
Well, that wasn't bad when you consider what was happening. I know, we've done a bit.
Canopy compromised.
And there you have it. Right, I've been up and working and streaming for quite some time now, but I do appreciate everyone coming around. That's going to be it from me now. If, however, you haven't liked and subscribed, why not? Come on, show a bit of love to the Welshman. Might be back on tomorrow, do a bit more. Take a look at the videos on YouTube. We go through the review, we go through some of the builds, we go through the SCO frameshift drive as well. Hey, I enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gave you a good insight into what the Python Mark II is. And, of course, all the other ships that are coming as well. More news as it breaks. News is coming thick and fast, and I hope you found it really useful. Thanks, everyone. Don't forget, hit the follow, like, and subscribe. I've been Ricardo. You haven't. This has been the Python Mark II, and I'll see you soon.